And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it is time to let them at it.
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The pressure on both sets of players is tremendous, and they're both expected to win no matter what. It doesn't matter if you're contesting a title, a final, or just playing for pride. This one's always special.
So we're very much on the way now. Pride, tradition, the game neither dares lose. Another rendition of this never-ending feud. It will never lose its significance. Yamal ventures forward. Yamal. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, when it comes to being very watchable, Peter, I don't think you'll get much better than Vinicius Junior. His raw pace, added to the infinite amount of trickery he has up his sleeve, are sure to cause any defence no shortage of headaches. He just needs a better final product at the top level.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. This is a promising build-up. No, that's been intercepted. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
He's found a way through. Cross into the box. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Mario Martin. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal.
Getafe really do like to play the long ball.
And how does that work for them?
Well, you don't want the ball just coming back at you, Peter. You need somebody in there who'll make it stick.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Vinicius Junior. Solomon. Yuka. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Martin is fouled. He's found a way past. Looking for options for movement. Hoylands. Played out to the left flank. And no, that was never going to make it.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Neom. He's shifting through the gears here. It's out for a goal kick. Yamal. He's being chased here by an unwelcome guest. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. He's picked his way through. Vinicius Junior! Oh, that was no routine save.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Absolutely there. Vinicius Junior! But he's taking no chances there. Nice sequence of passes, this.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's going wide left. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mario Martin. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Mario Martin. That's a sharp pass. Solomon. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Castolo. Oh, good spread. And he's quick to return it. Martin. Solomon. Yuga. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Raya breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How would you review the first half?
Solid. Very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. Back on the way then.
Madrid are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
That ball looks a good one. A quick look, thought about cutting inside, crosses it in. Not the most accurate pass. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And he's quick to get rid. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Played back.
Ah, that's good pressure. It gave him no other choice. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Martin. Real chance here. Looking for a corner. Getafe choosing to make the first change.
Yeah, there's going to be a significant change of approach, I think. They really are shaking up their attack now.
Madrid are looking to go forward now. And he's intervened well there. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Valeni. Hoylands. Neon. Vinicius Junior. Now Solomon. And they can counter here. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Threads one in. He can run onto that. Oh, he shot! Surely! It's loose. Oh, what has happened? This time, surely! We've got a goal! And we have liftoff! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Getafe have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
He's in just the keeper in his way. Oh, chance! And that's a sharp finish. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Getafe are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, shooting chance! Relentless! Just relentless! It's all becoming so easy. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Getafe find a position of real strength now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Can he get it through? He's through here. And that's a throw-in. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Cruyff.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Driving forward. Takes a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He'll try to keep this alive. There will be a throw-in. And this is Cruyff. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And it's Neon. Now, can they get him away? Neon is in a really good position out wide. And it's claimed by the keeper. And the number on the board is 3. That is a great pick out. So much time and space here. Shapes to shoot! And how did he not make it 4? And that is as far as it goes. Well, the players and the coaches... So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Can he get onto this? Spread neatly. It's gone out for a throw-in. Pings it across. Keeper's dealt with that. Eto'o. And it's made its way to him. Dix. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Cruyff. Eto'o providing an outlet on that flank. Defending of the desperate variety. Roberto Carlos. And this is Ibrahimovic! Goal! Israel! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Israel gain their reward with an early goal. Oh, that's well spotted. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Israel already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. And he's there to retrieve it. Pelopessi. He's in a great position here. High. Walsh. Played out towards the right wing. Romani. Mateus. Now it's Cruyff. Eto'o. Oh, that's fabulous. Skims what shot, surely! High. And this is Cruyff. And Cruyff! That was superb goalkeeping.
Cruyff actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Roberto Carlos plays it short. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. There's the header! And finish. They are purring, truly purring. What a header, flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Israel are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Plays it across. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Israel really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Bruno Fernandes clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Oret Manguan. Now it's Cruyff. Played out wide. Pass somewhat off target. Walsh. It says. Reinders. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And here's Cruyff. Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Played over towards the opposite flank. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And a chance! Nearly, but not quite. Pessi. Verdonk. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Well, that pass isn't the best. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Israel clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Bruno Fernandes, a player who needs no introduction. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Some first half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Israel looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. And so the action is resumed. Muscular approach does pay off here. It's a good run he's making out on the left. High. Oret Manguan. Good running, strong and purposeful. Has to go back here. Bruno Fernandes. Ibrahimovic on 2 now and looking for 3. He's picked his way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Referee's given a throw. That's tidy. Mateus! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Pessi. Reinders. Some good work on the right flank here. Foot in. Oret Manguan. Israel in a very solid position, 2 to the good. Ibrahimovic being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Oh, good fly! Yes! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Israel find a position of real strength now. High. This is a promising build-up. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Ibrahimovic. Azar. Mateus can see things others simply cannot. Oh, well played, well sorted out. No, again, there's no way through. Played back. Romani. Now this could be a chance. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he's cut it out. Eto. Cruyff. Well, that has not gone well. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, that's beautifully weighted. It says. Reinders. Watch. That's a good run down the left. Reinders. Oret Manguan. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Substitution.
Baresi, Rafael Varane, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Indonesia have got it back and they'll have another go. He's had a shot! Goal! And they are right back within touch. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Substitution for Israel. Number 9.
Israel can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Number 21.
Indonesia may be down, but not out just yet.
Number 17.
Roberto Carlos delivers.
Number 24.
The pass is intercepted. It's Snyder! And that's a tiny finish. 100 games of service, duly rewarded. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Israel visibly comfortable, now up by 3. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Schneider cuts it out. Xavi. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos! Just wouldn't stay down for him.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
And it's Ibrahimovic. Roberto Carlos has the space to scheme. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he's in on goal. Chance for a shot, and he's following up. It's a goal. They're back within reach. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So could they be onto something here?
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Verdonk. Rafael Varane. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out.
There will be 5 minutes added
5
time.
minutes to add. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Messi is someone with real dynamite in his boots. No, that's been intercepted. Messi, it's a really well-measured ball. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? It's Pele! Well taken goal. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
The goal scorer for Israel, number 19, Pele.
Israel palpably stronger, better, superior. Great work on the overlap. Skillfully cut out. And we're done. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're very much on the way now.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Well, we all know of Johan Cruyff as the father of total football, but what can we expect from him on the pitch, Jim?
He'll be the conductor, Peter, making sure that his team creates space and make good use of it. I expect him to be running the show and adding it.
It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Israel with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Ibrahimovic! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Bolivia have the chance to go the other way. Bruno Fernandes wins the duel this time. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
First quarter of an hour gone. Still goalless. And this is Ibrahimovic. And it's Azar. And that pass just didn't quite work. Eto'o opts for safety. Rafael Varane. Mateus. Back towards the middle. Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Roberto Carlos. And here's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Azar. Azar! Goal! Israel! And we have liftoff! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Número 17.
Israel are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read.
Bolivia really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Yeah, they're the key supply routes, Peter, carrying the ball and then delivering it across that box.
Mateus. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. That has been slung wide. And he's gone looking for safety. 30 minutes gone. That's destined for the flank. He's having a pop!
Oh, the ball's...
He's had a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Israel have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. Bruno Fernandes shapes to shoot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Cruyff actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Roberto Carlos with the short one. And this is Ibrahimovic. And now they can spring out of defence. Hazard. Moved on forwards. He has found the way through.
Israel really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
That has found him in acres of space. Bolivia have a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Hazard powering forward here. Oh, he's bustling through here. He's one-on-one, tries a shot! It's in! And this is getting better and better. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Israel are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
He is through here. Header! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Oh no, what has happened? And the shot! It's a loose ball. And it's Bruno Fernandes. He's going for goal! Can he get on the end of this? He's got away. And the referee says that is that for the first half.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Israel looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break. Back on the way then. They get a throw in. Pinches it off him. Cruyff. He's a sharp little ball here. Hazard is wide and looking to get onto this.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, they've got it again. Cruyff. Cleared away. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Cannavaro. Eto'o. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Early stages of the second half, and still two between them. Now that looks a decent ball. Plays it in low. Roberto Carlos. Now Cruyff. No way through there. That's good running with the ball. He's in plenty of space here. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Oh, good take in a good area. And they're back on the ball again. He's in a great position. And the shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's a goal! Just one goal in it now! Game on! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Número 19. Entrará al campo. Número 18. Cambio.
Israel choosing to make the first change. A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
That looks a cracking ball. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Israel are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've had the proverbial carpet swept from underneath them. And it's amazing how much one goal can change things.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to make any prediction on this right now. It's Roberto Carlos! And that would have been some goal.
OK, credit him for his willingness to run at people, but you really shouldn't be afforded so much space down the middle of the pitch.
They've played it short, and this is Schneider. Tries to cross. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He'll try to keep this alive.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's a good spell of Haaland!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Cambio en Bolivia. Número 12.
They're up to 5 corners
Número
now.
10. Entran. Número
Roberto
8.
Carlos plays it
Número
short.
15.
Bolivia are looking to go forward now. He's found a way through. This looks promising.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing.
And a chance! And it's in! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Looking for the run. Looking to play him in. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Stood up well to him there. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to
well
be.
Measured. And he cuts out the supply.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Out of play for a throw. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. He's shifting through the gears here. Drives it in. He's having a shot! Goal, Israel! And surely now, that is that. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Israel look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserved this.
There's the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Pele has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's worked it through. Shot a goal! And that's in! We thought they were done, but never say never! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
And the referee brings it to a close. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent. Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop
Hello,
as
everybody,
both sides
and
look to
welcome
clear
to
the
today's
first
match.
hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers.
Italy.
So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So things are underway. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, Peter, it's not very often you look at your goalkeeper as a source of inspiration, but I think we can make an exception for Gianluigi Donnarumma. Such an incredible player, one of the safest pair of hands around.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Tries to play it through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he's taking no chances there. Stones. Rice. Aims beyond the defence. It's clean! Oh, split-second reaction.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
England with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And the keeper beats it away. Italy are looking to go forward now. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Cannavaro deals with that comfortably. Shapes to shoot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Looking for the run. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And now a sudden chance to counter. Spread neatly. The Rossi gets a foot in here. And he passes it long. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Del Piero. He's found a way through. Gehi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he's managed to gift it back. Alexander-Arnold. Italy so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Can he get onto this? And he's undercooked that. And that should get the job done. Now it's Vieri. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Alexander-Arnold knocks it into space. Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Maldini. That is good alertness. Into the channel. He's in plenty of space here. Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Stones. It's a pretty loose pass. Strong running down that left flank. He's shifting through the gears here. Goes for a shot! Alexander-Arnold. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's picked his way through. Rooney. And he's in on goal. Big chance! Well, there's the clearance. Tries to pass it through. Oh, played right into his path. Oh, no, this does not look good. Oh, that's fabulous. And this is... And a shot! And that's off target.
Vieri clearly can't believe he didn't put that away. He'd set himself up perfectly.
He is through here. Can he finish? Rice. Bellingham. He won't be happy with that one. Maldini is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Now it's Saka. It's played through for him. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And it's De Rossi. Now it's Rooney. He's looking wide. Now it's Foden. Oh, this is a Rooney! Denied by an instinctive save.
Rooney really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
England have their third corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Maldini. That's a good run down the left. And the through ball. And he's certainly onside here. He's got away. Chance for a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Albertini goes short. England have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Saka. That looks a cracking ball. DiMarco. So a temporary halt to the action. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
And if you do have a chance today, please take some time
The
out to
midway
give your
point of the
support to
game.
our better
What a pleasant
stadium.
surprise to see how open this game is turning into. Just wondering if the two teams are going to keep doing what we've seen in the first half. I hope that a cautious aspect doesn't kick in.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Now it's Donatoni, and he's managed to get free. Now, decent chance! What a wonderful goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
The goal scorer for Italy after 50 minutes.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Italy penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up call for the hosts.
Donatoni. And that is a little undercooked. O'Reilly. And it's Rice. Gehi. Gehi stood his ground strongly. No way through there. Now it's Vieri. Now it's Donatoni. Donatoni going face-to-face with his great rival. There's the shot! And that's a good finish. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Italy are doing very nicely, thank you.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Donatoni carries the ball down the right. Italy have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Great vision. And here's Vieri. Cannavaro is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. And this can he finish? It's a throw-in. He has found the way through. And that is well cleared. Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. England are looking to go forward now. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, it's a great... It's Rooney! And he has kicked it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Nice interception, well timed. Vieri. And now they can spring out of defence. Nicely shaped ball. Now that's a lovely exchange. Now who's going to be first to this? Now it's Vieri. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Bellingham. Bellingham, can he get it through?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Somewhat off target.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
And that was very necessary. Donadoni.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's definitely not his best. And it's Barella. He's having a shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Vieri really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance.
And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. And here's Vieri. Takes a shot. Foden. Well, that has not gone well. Now it's Del Piero. Del Piero! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Referee's given a throw. The final 5 minutes. And Keane! Nearly, but not quite.
Keane really might have let his reputation get the better of him then. Yes, you can spank one from there, but there are other options, you know.
O'Reilly. It's gone out for a throw-in.
Rice, that's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Rice. Shoots!
There will be 5 minutes
Keane.
added time.
So what can they make of this? Maldini picks it up out wide. Great ball, and he's in here, and he shoots! Off target by a whisker. O'Reilly. Now, can they get him away? Oh, played through for the wide man. Bullish header! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so...
And that's it. Italy can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved.
In the bins.
Well, it is only day one, but already there is a palpable sense of obligation right from the start. These teams know they cannot falter. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So straight into the action. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, it would have to be the highly rated Dean Howson.
There's the header! And that has been cleared. Decent chance! Well, that pass isn't the best. Raul. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Del Piero. Oh, sweet feet. Raul. Rodri. And here's Del Piero. Pedri. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Now that's well seen too. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Caught offside that time. Italy are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
That'll be a throw-in. Mosquera. Now, can they get him away? No, he's not going to get any further than that. De Rossi. No, no way through. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Morata! They've got to be quick to recover this. Di Marco. It's a good run he's making out on the left. He's got away. Oh, what has happened here? And he shoots! Oh, it's come loose.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
Pedri. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Pedri. It's Raul! It's loose now and they want to get it back. It's a pretty loose pass. He has a look up. Nicked it back promptly. He's a sharp little ball here. Cannavaro. Now that looks a decent ball. Pass somewhat off target. Rodri. Mosquera. And he was quick to react. That's a throw. He's found a way through. Hoisted in. He leaps for it. Albertini. Oh, that's a fine interception. And this could be a Spanish counter-attack. And here's Del Piero. Oh, he's Del Piero! Alessandro Del Piero! Another ice-cool goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! He just absolutely speared that in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Italy have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Oh, that's fabulous. The ball goes in. He's had a shot! It's a goal! the lead lost, no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
We're looking at a different game now.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And it's Barella. Now it's Villa. Now it's Raul. Baresi does really well there, strong defending. And this is Del Piero. Rodri. Ferran Torres. Di Marco, a player who needs no introduction. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Di Marco. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Morata. He's shifting through the gears here. And we've reached half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, Jim, they've both had their moments.
Well, it's been an exciting half, Peter, with each side having chances and good spells of possession. I'm hoping that both will keep this open approach.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. Back on the way then.
Italy clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not...
Oh no, what has happened here? He is through here. Can he spark a counter here? Shoots! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Grimaldo. Grimaldo venturing down the left. Well timed, excellent interception. He has found the way through. And it's made its way to him. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Spain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And the ball's come loose here, showing great feet there. Italy have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Villa, and he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And it's Rodri. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, nice touch. And the finish! Goal, Spain! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Spain have their lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
There's the shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
He's picked his way through. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now it's Vieri. And he's intervened well there. Threads one in. And no, that was never going to make it. Tries to play it through. Now it's Del Piero. Del Piero is flagged offside. That's good running with the ball. Aims beyond the defence. And this is Vieri. There's the delivery. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that was nowhere near his best. Del Piero receives it in a good position here. And he's managed to get free. Goes for a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! And one more try! Of course! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Vieri really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Quite a game this, all square again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Baresi gets it clear. Out again for a throw-in. Real chance! And how did he not put that away?
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Pedri. Well, what about it? It's turned into a real fight to the last. That's a shade optimistic.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And Albertini! Oh, that was too close for comfort.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Donadoni gets it away. And that's definitely not his best. And it's Pedri.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Ferran Torres.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Big chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
There will be 4 extra minutes. And claimed it back swiftly. Rodri. Ferran Torres.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He has found the way through. That has been cut short. Nothing in it still. We move to extra time, so we are still gridlocked.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
Well, no winner so far, but somebody has to be the winner, and extra time is next.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 77, Morata. Será reemplazado
So our
por
quest to find the
el
winner
dorsal
continues.
21. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Italy displayed great character to force extra time from what looked a pretty ominous situation. The question now is, can they go on to win it? It is doable. Here comes the cross. Raul. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Oyarzabal. Baresi promptly onto that, and that is that. Locatelli. And here's Keane. Oh, played right into his path. He's having a shot! And that's a real chance missed. Raul. Looking for options for movement. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Raul, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Threads one in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked deep.
It's bounced back off the post. Keane gets flagged offside. Well read, nice interception. Knocks it into space. Pass is just off target. Tonali. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that looks a decent ball. Grimaldo. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh. So just 15 minutes still to come. Well, no question, the will exists to try and win it, but limbs are tired, options are depleted, and time now is short. And the action has already restarted. Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And he is dashing away. That's put paid to the danger. That's a little off target. He tries to play it through. He's in plenty of space here. And he's being shifted off it. Well, that defending is unapologetically... That's rather hopeful! And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
And he cuts out the supply. Great vision. Can he get on the end of this? And there's green grass ahead. And the shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Cambio de jugadores en España.
Vieri, bustling and very visible inside the box.
Yeah, it's only natural if you consider what a great header of the ball he is.
And he's gone looking... Good effort from distance.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Great defending, strong and determined. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Tries to pass it through. Italy have reclaimed it. Nicely weighted ball. Here's a shot. And a chance! He lifts the One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Villa. Villa.
And that is it, the referee has seen enough. A game that is a tale of one that got away, a position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.